Well, here we are back again. It's always a pleasure to talk about kids, first of all, because kids do we just talked about a summer camp. But now we're talking about littler kids, right, Karen?
Yes,
Karen Johnson.
we're really targeting preschool and young school age kids in this festival.
Okay, and Joe Tardi is sitting next to me, and he's the president of the Electric City Arts and Entertainment District. And you're a co-sponsor, or the sponsor?
The Arts and the Electric City Arts and Entertainment organization is the one of the sponsors of this event. Karen has been doing this for, what is it, 18 years? Is that right?
18 wonderful years.
Yeah.
I'm almost old enough to stop now.
You know, you can't stop.
Can't stop now.
No.
You're on a roll.
But this is really her baby, and she has really taken this under her wing, and it's a very exciting event. It comes once a year in June. It starts at noon. It goes to 4 o'clock.
Not very long.
Not very long.
But there's packed.
Yeah, and the numbers keep growing. And what's so wonderful about it is they're really, I was looking at some of the things that we've got coming in. Very odd, some of the
Well, let's
stuff.
find out about the odd things.
What do you think is odd?
I'm glad you asked. Duct tape, duct tape art, things that you can do with duct tape. I mean, I think that's pretty terrific.
Do you know I carry a roll of duct tape right in my pack? I always carry duct tape with me.
I'll tell you a quick story about duct tape. Okay, my son was getting his car fixed, and he borrowed, I have an Isuzu Trooper, an SUV, and I said, okay, just take care of it, no problem. So I get a call at 10 to 11 o'clock at night, and he says, Dad, I was backing out of a driveway, and the bumper is half torn off and it's dragging. I don't want to drive the car. I said, oh, geez. I didn't have any duct tape. I called my neighbor up, Bob Dageneff. I said, Bob, can I borrow some duct tape? I did, and if you go look at my car, I've got duct tape to hold my bumper up.
Now, Karen, you're not going to tell me these kids are going to learn how to put a bumper on a car.
Well, they might know that already, but the thing is that Planned Parenthood is offering a craft, and that's basically what the festival is. It's a combination of professional performers and kids who are performing, young people, and then a whole series of 25 or more arts activities that are sponsored either by the festival or by community organizations like AAUW, the County Public Library. The Day Nursery has been with us every single year.
Wonderful
and
group.
They're doing a nutrition project this year
nice.
about Eat the Rainbow. And you think about it, that's one of the new things they're talking about in nutrition is the more color
into your diet.
So kids are going to have a chance to explore that, and we have something that totally intrigues me this year. An 11-year-old girl has started a business called Pens Inc., P-E-N-S-I-N-K, and she had been bugging her father since the age of 8 to let her get a lathe and learn how to make wooden pens. She's now selling these on the internet for up to $100 a piece. She goes to school.
We got to get
Free
into that
enterprise,
business.
huh?
We got to get into that
She's
business.
an entrepreneur at 11.
Isn't that wonderful?
And she's going to come and demonstrate what she does. As well as we're going to have the fire department is going to have their fire safety house, and just many.
But
Where's it located? Because you're kind of changing this year, aren't you?
We're moving much more up towards City Hall, so anyone who came before is going to find us. They follow the noise. And I'd just like to mention, we're a rain or shine event, and if it rains, we'll be going inside of City Hall, which is a colossal Chinese fire drill for those of us who are setting it up. But it works, and we just don't want people to stay home because it's raining.
Now, what kind of entertainment do you have there?
Well, we have our favorites, the puppet people from Schenectady, who've been with us many years, but they still have that ability. They perform on the grass in front of City Hall, and the kids can sit and watch, and they're just spellbinding. Half-hour show, and the kids don't really move. They're just wonderful. And we've got a new performer this year named Juggling Josh Edelman. And he's going to do stilt walking on the street, and then he has a half-hour show he's going to do. And then Mike Purcell, who is well-known regionally.
He's coming back again this year.
He had 6 of his own kids, so he learned a lot about how to entertain children. And he is going to be in the middle of J Street running an activity at all the time. 3 young women who went to Hamilton Hill Art Center and became professional steel drummers.
Is that the Boston girls? Are they the ones?
Boston girls, but they're doing it under the name of Steel Pretty.
Yeah.
But that's the family,
Yeah.
and so they've turned this.
They're
you know,
wonderful.
Another case of where a young person who's been in a program in an agency has been able to use the arts to develop some financial resources. We're going to have 4 faculty members from Schenectady schools. They're all professional musicians, and they're going to play, but they're going to invite their students to come in and sit in with them at the end. And that's something that we've done through the Arts and Entertainment District before, and it's a great way of involving kids and parents. And we also, thanks to New York Folklore, are having a group of refugees from Myanmar, which used to be Burma.
Yeah.
And they are keeping alive their traditional culture.
Wonderful.
And they're going to come and perform a dance and demonstrate their musical instruments. On J Street, there'll be about 15 of them, and this is like their first gig they've ever had. So
This
they're
is
excited
great.
about it.
And Joe, how do you fit into all this? You get out there early in the
I
morning.
I enjoy it all. I mean, I'm very fortunate. We've got a great board. You're on the board. The Arts and Entertainment District is we're the kind of the link between the events that are taking place down here and the community. And we want to invite. We create events. We have this, and then we're
Talk
next
about
week
Jazz
we're
on
gonna talk
J.
about Jazz on J. We've got some very big things in the plans.
We got
that
something really
But
big.
we can't talk about that right now. But
you're all going to love it.
they are, and it's good, but it's huge. But to create events, to bring people down to see what's happening in Schenectady. Schenectady is changing. There's a lot more going on down here, and people don't think about coming down. So the events pull people in.
Yeah.
And with feedback we've gotten, everybody is very surprised when they come down and go, "Wow, it really is terrific.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice city." The one thing you didn't bring up, which I just don't want to lose sight of, it says make, because I was seeing the flyer here, and I didn't realize we had one where it says make musical instruments.
Oh, really?
Okay, I think that's terrific.
Yeah, I do too.
So the idea is, if you have children and you're looking for something to entertain them, someplace to go it's not going to cost you anything. And
this is a free event.
It's
we want
fun.
to
It doesn't cost you anything. Just show up and bring your children, and they'll be immersed in arts, and it's hands-on. They're not just in some cases like the puppet people, so they're watching. But there are a lot of things that we have, a lot of activities where it's hands-on. They become part of it,
And
they
there's
get
take
something
home,
for nothing.
too.
That's
There's
right.
take home.
There's take-home, which is huge. Okay, there are art projects that they can actually perform and then take back with them.
Yeah.
And that's what's so very special about this. It's very community-oriented. It's not a circus. It's just very old-school, community-based entertainment activities.
Well, we showed a little bit of the video before you came on, and we're going to show a little bit more again, because I think it's pretty important for people to get an idea. I mean, it's just kids everywhere, rain or shine, like you always say, and it's just so great to see those faces. I mean, you look at those kids, they are in a world, another world. Their eyes are big, they're just excited about this.
That's what I always loved, is a child, there'll be all this commotion around a child, and they'll be sitting at a table concentrating on doing a project for 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing.
And sometimes
how
it's
much
painting
fun they're having.
or with, what is it, pipe cleaners? I mean, they
Pipe cleaners
can be
and-
anything.
We have several professional artists that are contributing their talents.
wonderful.
And that's great.
And it's
So-
free.
And it's free. Okay, so why don't you tell us, Joe, one more time, where is it, when is it? And
It's June 2nd, and it's somewhere between J Street and City Hall, because things have expanded. It's a little bit larger, and it runs from noon to 4 o'clock. So don't be late. because you really want to take the time
You
to
lose,
enjoy.
you snooze,
well,
you
want
lose.
to take the time. You know, there are not many events in the area like this. This is pretty unique. I don't know of too many other places, if any, that have something like this.
It's just devoted for kids.
It's just for kids. But again, the parents have so much fun. I mean, you know, my son is now 23, but I can remember.
You're going to bring him
at
down,
that age,
right?
well, we'll see if he'll come down. I don't know if he's going to do any finger painting. You know, he may have other thoughts, but I think he'll enjoy, you know, the steel bands and so on. So there
absolutely.
is really something for everyone there. You know, and if you're young at heart, it's always nice to be around young people. I think that keeps you kind of young, and to see that's what's so wonderful about this, is to see these children so immersed, so they're concentrating so much in what they're doing, and they're so proud of it, you know.
Yeah.
And I still have stuff for my son that I
I know.
keep hanging
Still hanging
up.
on your
And the whole
refrigerator.
family can come.
And the whole family can come.
And what about food? I mean, is there going to be food around?
There is
or-
food. The Indian restaurant is going to be providing food, and we have a vendor that's doing hot dogs and hamburgers.
And there's
then
plenty of places anyway
some
to eat.
Schenectady high school students are going to do ice cream and popcorn, and there are lots of places, Ambition, Submarine.
We have a lot of restaurants downtown and
Pizza.
more opening up all the time. So
Absolutely.
please come down and support your community. I don't care where you are in the capital region. It's just really great to come out and support the events no matter what community they're in. I've always said this, it's just like you learn so much by going to other areas and seeing what they're doing. But don't steal this one from us, right?
They can't. This is, what,
It's so
18
unique.
years?
18 years,
I
we
mean,
got
you know,
it
they'd have to catch up.
fine-tuned.
Right.
Joe Tardi, president of the Electric City Arts and Entertainment District, and Karen Johnson. She's the organizer. I didn't know whether to call you the founder, the organizer. You
All of the
answered
above.
And
everything.
the last one standing.
The
All
last
of the
one
above.
was standing. I'm Ann Perillo, and I hope to see you there at the Kids Art Festival on June 2nd. We're going to take another quick break, and our break, actually this one is going to be about the flood, because coming up, more Kids Art Festival? Okay, good, and then the flood will be after that. So please stay tuned.